The time is now. Right now, you get better. No more being late to the play. You winning with crisp, clean breaks. In this video, I'm gonna give you a drill that's gonna sharpen your breaks to man any route the receiver gives you. Let's get into it. So if you've been following me, you understand break angles. If you haven't, your break angles is just the angles of the degrees in that 360 diagram. So we got 5 angles that we must learn how to break to cover any route on the football field. The 5 is 0 degrees, where you backpedal straight down, that's 0 degrees. Then you got 45 degrees, backpedal on the angle, 45 degrees. Then 90 degrees, you backpedal, break straight out. 90 degrees, you got 135, backpedal, open up your hips, upfield, 135. And then the last one is 180, where you backpedal and you turn all the way out. If you understand that concept and those 5 different angles, you can work on those angles and make sure that you put yourself in position to break hard on any route that the receiver gives you. Now, the key to breaking on these angles is no losing ground, no false step, no chopping your feet out of your break. You got to learn how to stop, start, open up your hips, and break down the direction that you got to go to. So what I'm saying is we got to go 45 degrees. You don't want to break, chop, chop to get down. You want to learn how to break, stop, start immediately and get downhill. There's this much room for error. So if you chop your feet, false step, just one step, you already going to be a step away from the play. So that's why a lot of young DBs, even linebackers, they're not making the play because they can't come out of their break. So you got to do drills that's going to teach you how to come out your break, but not only come out your break, hit the direct angle that you got to hit. Because if you got to go 45 and you go 50, that's already going to be a false step into the direction that you should be going. So you're going to be late to the play. So you got to learn how to break directly on the 45 angle to get to exactly where you got to get to. So with this drill I'm going to show you, it's only 3 angles, but it's flipping your hips all the way around to get you to understand how to stop and start and turn your hip into the direction you got to get to. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on this cone. We backpedaling 5 yards, get to this cone, we breaking 90. We're going to get to this cone about 3-4 yards apart, break up 180. All right, we're going to crossover run 5 yards to this cone, break 45 all the way back down the opposite side, and we're sprinting through the cone. The key focus, like I told you, when we making these breaks, is stopping and starting. So you got to learn how to plant that foot into the ground and break into the direction we got to get to. So a couple tips. When we're breaking 90, you got to stick your break foot into the ground. What I mean is break foot is what foot are we sticking into the ground to break? Typically, the opposite foot of the direction that you're going is going to be your break foot. So we're going to the right, your break foot is your left foot. You got to push off the inside arch, all right, of your foot, push off to directly go 90. We get to this cone, we're going to turn left. So our break foot's going to be our right foot. So we're breaking, turning left, and we're pushing off. Again, the balls of your foot to that inside arch, crossover run, get into this cone. Now we got to turn right. So our break foot's going to be our left, pushing off of that and getting down 45. It's not easy. When you first start, you're not going to be comfortable breaking, stopping and starting. But the more you do it, when you do these drills, you got to learn how to do it 100 miles an hour, full speed, because when you're in practice, when you're in the game, you got to learn how to do it full speed. So it don't make sense to do the drill half-ass and we don't get through it at a good pace that we're training our body to do it faster in the game mode. So when you're practicing these drills, everything is fast. Learn how to do it full speed, learn how to stop and start, and that's the way you get better. That's the way you make these plays and cover any route that the receiver gives you. Look, I hope this helped you. Remember, be better than they say. Until next time, let's get it.